Hey all. It's been a wild ride since I last did my last video, but I'm gonna just for a minute, give it a minute. Shooting off fireworks too. So where I'm at, there's like, I'm in this parking lot at McDonald's, right? In Indiana. It's where I'm at. And then it got fireworks over there too, man. And I got those, man. The last video I did, heaven and hell, man. The whole thing's not the same. The world's not the same. We all know that. Since I last did all that, okay, I got hit by a car. I got hit by a car about 2 weeks ago. It broke my leg. It broke my tibia. Okay. And it was on the left side. See, on my right side, I'll go in a little background. All right, about 2016, man. Well, I'll go all the way. Let's do this. 2013 is when I felt the entire change of the universe and the world, and I was like, man, what is going on? Like, what the? I'm outdoors. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel right. Something's happened. The whole world's changing. People, what's going on? It was different back then, But I could feel it. I'll be outdoors because I was really connected to my heart, connected to the earth, and it's like, I love the earth. What's happening to our earth? It's changing. Things are changing. Like, what's happening? So, and that doesn't even go into my son passed away in 2012. He died in 7 days, and then I kind of lost it in 2013. Now I was married and all this stuff. So now 2016, I left another child I had. She was young. I missed the hell out of her, got a divorce, came back to Indiana, and I was doing it, I was living in my car, working 40 hours a week. I found a little place to live in a small little town, and I was spiritually, there was so much going on. Darkness, light. There was just craziness. It was crazy. I was watching it. Like, the whole world will open up. That's the best way to describe it. It's like all the information, all the knowledge that had ever brought us to where we were was being opened up in the spiritual world. It was, and we can like blame CERN and Illuminati and all that stuff, But it moved Earth. It changed our world. It changed our people. It changed our humanity. It made us what we are now, and somehow, like, there's a different outcome in the multiverse. We've already won. See, the thing is, the way I see it now, whereas before I felt defeated because I worked with darkness. Darkness changed me, and that darkness, like, drove me insane. So I went psycho. I went crazy. Spiritually, psychically, I went nuts, man. I went nuts. So, for the last 2 years, I've been on the street. I was going crazy, and my videos were to show what I was experiencing, and that name attached to those videos are the channel I used. So, I'm David. Nice to meet all you guys. That's who I really am. I got lost, and Logan's just my, that's my dead man, my shadow man, I used him. Get it? He was going crazy inside. He's my crazy partner. But he's exposed to the world. He's my crazy partner. I'm fine with that. I was going crazy, guys. He was. He's who I used. So here I am. Like I said, I've been homeless. I got hit by a car. I was in Hotel St. Vincent's, man, for like 2 weeks. It was great. I was able to get free from smoking. Like, I'm free from it. It's great. There's all this freedom, you know. But the streets are crazy, and I feel like, you know, drugs. I hate certain drugs now. I have such a hatred for it because I feel like they just messed up our world, man. They messed up the streets. They messed the equilibrium, the balance of life just went woo, and just drove people nutty, man. So here I am. Here I am in the flesh, right? Here I am, David. It's good to meet all of you. Thank you for subscribing to me. Thank you for listening to me. And your love got me through it. Your care, your support, the people that watched me. I met a couple people who watched me when I started this thing. But here's what I know: we win, and we've already won. But what we don't know is that we've already won, and the darkness just keeps trying to scare all of us through all the things that are being like manifested in this world. That it won, it destroyed everything, it messed everything up, and that Christ is just a loser, lunatic, and that like people who bear true light are just nuts, and there's nothing wrong, and there's nothing going on, and everything's fine. People are losing their shit, man. But we have control over ourselves. We're the master of ourselves. That's it. That's really what I'm getting at. I'm the master of me, and the master of all, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. The one that is above all lords, Lord Archon, is defeated, man. He's the true Lord of life, and Lord of love, and Lord of dance, and Lord of peace, and Lord of mercy, and Lord of care. And the true Lord, his love, is greater than it all. You get it? And that love makes you a master of you. That divine will. That divine will is so, like, moving people whose hearts are open to the true way, away from our culture, because our culture's sick. Our culture has gone so sick, guys. And we're still here. There's Orion, there's Sagittarius. It still exists in our consciousness. You got to understand. It doesn't mean that we moved. We're moved. Okay. I'm not too fond of how all this happened. It's been hard. It's been rough. But what I'm getting at is we win. We win, guys. There's enough of us. They're afraid of us. And you know, one of the attitudes, don't take fuck them. So what? They're like little kids. You're gonna like ream a little kid for doing experimentation and trying to experiment on humanity and experiment on themselves and do sick things. They're little kids. They're just little kids, guys. We don't need to be scared of them or like they won and they've got everybody deceived, and we don't need to be scared of them. Just love yourself in it, and then love others, and be kind and caring. I lost my care, and it's hard because I still feel it inside, and I regained it back just now. Because it's worth it. It's worth it to care. It's worth it to feel. It's worth it not to be numb. The numbness is from the drugs and breathing all those chemicals and all the radiation. That's why we're numb. That's where how our heads got messed up, how our inner vision got messed up, how my inner vision got messed up, how I saw the world collapse in 2016 and the spiritual world go nuts, and hell, quote unquote, got raised. And something, it changed everything. It changed Earth, humanity, everything. Changed it all. So you can still care. It's all still here, but it's gonna take time. I used to listen to this song. Have patience, no time to hurry. Right? When you have patience, don't be in such a hurry. Right? So there's still places where we care, where we love, where we're above it all, and this hallucination, this construct, this messed up matrix, all of it. You know. We're all in. But love overcame it all in the very beginning, in the very end, and we got this. So I'm doing this to say, hey, I'm David. I love you guys. I have a lot of appreciation in my heart. I'm thankful for the journeying with me, and I've got places to go, people to meet. But this is the beginning for me, and thank you for following me and supporting me and watching me as Logan. I needed that, because that's my insane, crazy partner. And I honor his craziness. I was going fucking crazy. For real. So, anyway, guys, just keep going. We're here. And that mess, that craziness that's taken hold of a lot of people is going to get healed. Because it's healed already. We just don't see it. But there's a way to heal it, to calm the mind, to be able to focus your thoughts, to focus your attitude and your heart towards others, to have control of the energy that's inside of you, to direct it, to move it. You've got this. Because you're the master of you. You are the master. You're the king over you. Nobody got kingdom over you. You've got the kingdom with you, in you. It's the kingdom you create, the reality you create in you. But draw from the things that are wise, not from the things of this world, because the things of this world will tell you you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're screwed up, you're crazy, you're mentally off, you're sick, you're this, you're that, you're this. The things of this world don't have anything on what's inside. And what's inside create what's in you, your artistry, your expression, who you are as an individual, and bring that to the whole so that we can create a better world again. Be the artist, who cares if they call you strange or weird or out there? We all a little out there, man. We don't need to conform or fit into this thing. We got AI running around. We got half-breed lizards running around. We got full-breed lizards running around. We got half like monster beings running around. We got full humans running around. I'm a spiritual human. That's my position in life. I'm a spiritual human. That's it. My DNA's changed. Yeah, I'm like half-breed lizard, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter, because I am a spiritual human. And you find that space, you create, you grow, you utilize, you grow in your abilities to create and express to the world who you are, not so they see you, but so you see you. And you shine bright so that you bring healing, kindness, mercy. We got to remember our care and our kindness for ourselves and others. And we'll make a better world. It doesn't matter how this happened, man. I watched the world collapse, man. I got thrown out of that demon all running around my body and tormenting me. It's crazy. I watched the multiverse changed. I watched things in the sky happen. I watched a lot of stuff, man. And I don't like what happened. I don't. My body's exhausted from it. Exhausted from it. But the inner strength keeps pulling me through. People's care brought me here. People encouraging me, saying, hey, David, you don't have to be. People's care brought me here, and the Spirit got us. So, be encouraged. It's hard. I've been depressed. I've been sad over everything. I miss my kids' lives. I lost relationship with my children, man. It's been a hard road. Like I said, no matter what happened in 2016 and the mass mandala effect, and everybody woke up and it's changed reality and multivert, and we got a whole other world, man. Mandala effect aside, throw all that's a part of it, but we're in a whole other world. We're in a whole other earth. We got a whole other everything going on. But what I do know is the former things are still here. So, with that said, King of all will make us all kings. the way the King of Kings is, through mercy, grace, care, love. Love for your neighbor, love for yourself. That's the kingdom you got to create in you. The reality you create in you. And then you carry that when you meet and interact with others. And that vibration and that love and that care just shoots through all the fear. Because a lot of people, we live in fear, man. I live in fear some days. I get fearful. I feel a lot of fear some days, and it's hard. Because I'm afraid to be myself. I'm afraid to be myself in this. I'm afraid of people. I used to sing this song, man. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help myself. This is a David Bowie song. I was afraid of Americans back then, man. I think Americans, you know, some of them. I grew up in America, man. But, you know, just love you guys. That's it. We got this. I've said it. Just we got this. So be blessed. I'm gonna keep going in this thing. You guys are great. Sanity is a matter of opinion at this point. And blessings to all you guys. Good things are coming. It's gonna take some time for me to get where I like to be. But like I said, thank you for journeying with me. Bless you guys. I'm out. Peace.